Wow. Good start, a shining light, shining bright. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to all the families out there. You know what I mean? We in here to let you know that there will be no game seven in MSG. No game seven because the Knicks lost to the Pacers in game six last night. Yeah, we took the L. It was very unfortunate. The Knicks lost to the Pacers, because of them two early games that they let the Pacers take in MSG. So they basically stole the momentum, and they never recovered from that. Yeah. Happy Sunday to all. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Big up to yourselves. And there's a lot going on this topic. We're sticking on the Knicks. For the Knicks gone. You know what I mean? And it's basically Suge Knight. He's all over. Come in the room, come in the room. Come in the room, join the finest. Suge Knight is all over the internet implicating these niggas. He implicating the cop who shot Biggie and Tupac. And I felt all along he had something to do with it. Yeah. But sure, what took you so long? So he's implicating the cop. He claims that Snoop knew everything all along. You know what I mean? We're gonna go through this, the untold deadly war. You know what I mean? With Vanderveer Projects, my hometown. You see it? Jimmy Henchman, the homie from Veer. You know what I mean?
I say Jimmy Henchman on the
Right.
phone. I say Jimmy Henchman on the phone. He wanna holler at you. Shit,
What I'm gonna do?
you show good run fast, you little punk.
So my man gonna let you know
So at this time I realized something going on.
about what happened with Jimmy Henchman and Marion Suge Knight, in their deadly war. As you know, Jimmy Henchman is from Vanderveer Projects, Flatbush, Brooklyn. So Suge took a L. This nigga was moving work from Brooklyn all the way to Cali, yo. Tell me, who does that? Only East Coast drug kingpins do shit like that. You're
Suge Knight wasn't just a music mogul, but behind the music, he was the
loud. I say you jack, yo.
Suge
Call you and shit.
back to the late 80s when he was just getting his foot.
Sure, they brought him to work.
Suge grew up in the east side of Compton in the Linwood section. Linwood was an all-blood section.
I'm just going over the video concerning
Suge didn't claim that he
Suge
said growing
Knight
up.
implicating people in the Knicks lost last night, game 6. So there's no game 7 at the Garden.
After being
They
transferred to the
bumped my
University of
squad.
Nevada and playing football
All
for
they
2
asked, that's why I was rocking with
in the 1987
fucking
NFL
Jordan
draft.
in the 90s.
Contract to play for the
I
San
wasn't
Francisco
rocking with the
49ers.
Bulls, but I was rocking with the Jordans. That's the same reason why. You know what I mean? Knicks always fucking selling out the game
Retracted their offer,
and
even though
losing.
he offered to
But it's all good. They can lose all they want. They're the richest franchise in the NBA. They still make the most money. New York Knicks. That's not in the playoffs. I can tell you don't like basketball.
Yeah, I'm glad
I can tell. And that's not good. Don't say that out loud. Please look over there with ball is here.
Yeah,
These niggas who play not cricket. Nah, we don't want to talk about cricket and soccer. That shit didn't make it no money. Yeah, well, good. I'm not live. Why you doing that? Fall back, cook your thing. Why would I? Yes, you should. I'm not hating on you at all, but you're living in the world. You should know basketball. Like that conversation. Now, soccer and cricket and things like that is not as popular as basketball. And American football and baseball. I'm just telling you what it is. These sports is paying millions of dollars. Soccer and cricket is not paying you millions of dollars. You might get a little dumbass contract for Digicel 20,000 if you good. To keep it real, they're wasting y'all talent. They're not putting nothing in place like America put in place. These niggas is getting $350 million in 3 years. For playing, what are you talking about? There's no comparison. I don't even want to go there. I have things to do on my life, man. Ah, man, where does Drew come from? What do you mean? How does it? Hold on. I help myself, bro. Well, let me answer the question. I don't like people who ask a question and then answer the question. You gotta give me a chance to answer your question. How to help it me and you, right? Basically, I'm not looking for a handout. I'm here helping myself. You know what I mean? And evolving and elevating myself. I'm not looking for nobody to help me. I used to play ball and wanted to make it to the NBA. Whatever my dream got cut short in 1991. I didn't make it. So what? Millions of people don't make it. It's over. It's all good. I fall back. Hold on. I fall back on my life. Things that I have talents, skillful in, and do it that way. I'm not gonna be like, this and that. How is that helping me? Just because I'm a fan. I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. I'm an NBA fan.
Can I speak now?
Go ahead. I need it.
This is not just entertainment to the right, right?
Yeah, but y'all entertain. Hold on.
No, Mike,
I'm
speaking.
No, but you're asking me a question when you're speaking. So how you gonna ask me a question and no. It's not entertainment to me because it's boring entertainment. Soccer is boring as fuck. You're watching for 5 hours a game, man kicking the ball, and ain't scoring 1 goal in 5 hours. That's why y'all ain't getting no money. That's why y'all not getting no views. That's why y'all not. Yes, that's the games you like.
Because you don't get anything from basketball.
What do you mean? I get a lot from basketball. I got my swag from basketball. I got my Ola shorts from basketball. I got my Nike Airs from basketball. My Nike Air Max basketball. My Jordans is basketball. Bro, you talking on, you hating on basketball. You over there hating on. Yes, you are, and you. Yo, brother, no matter where you are in the world, you copy the basketball style. Because right now, look, whose shoe is this? This is yours. This is like the Air Force One New York style 1982 basketball shoe. That's what you're rocking, a baller shoe. Look, world, a cricketer, soccer guy, he's rocking y'all style. He stole y'all style and trying to shit on y'all style at the same time. Look, I'm proving it. Why he don't go get one of them travel fox? Them coconut shoes. You know what I mean? Nah, he ain't gonna do that. You know why? Because he likes our style. A matter of fact, there's a Brooklyn nigga everywhere. Grenada, Trinidad, Jamaica, everywhere. And we brought our style everywhere. And you know what? They love our style. They're adapting our style. They're tired of wearing that fake reject shit. That Syrian shit. And you know what? They would rock that. They like our style so much that they would rock that fake shit. Plus, they wanted to copy our original, authentic style that Brooklyn brought out in the 80s and the 90s. Keep it real. That Grenada, wherever. Everybody want to stop. Y'all rocking Pumas. Y'all rocking Nikes. Y'all rocking Reeboks. If y'all have money, y'all would rock Moschino. Y'all would rock Chanel. Y'all would rock Versace. If y'all have what it takes. And if y'all don't have what it takes, y'all still go and cop the fake. So that tells me y'all would rather our style, and I don't blame y'all. You know why? Because our style is more elevated, more evolved. There's more money involved. There's more living involved. There's more everything involved. You know what I mean? So anybody who tells me, yo, I'm about Brooklyn, bro. I'm about to go to New York. I'm about to go to New York and get my life together. I'll be like, yo, go on.
It's just supposed to be wide, the level of broadcasting that we do this for your not anything bigger.
You know what? I'm just starting. You try to hate on my own
If
thing.
they don't change,
Now you trying to hate on my thing. Bro, I'm starting and listen, the reason why I'm here, bro, I'm supposed to be in America. At Time Warner Studios. You don't know my life. You can't take. I was gonna say something else, but you go in a dumb direction. I gotta go and defend that now. So.
you gotta know how to communicate.
You talk walkie-talkie, man. I realize that. I realize you a walkie-talkie, man. You not recording. You come in, you say, well, go cook your food and let a nigga do what he's doing and let a nigga live. You come in and hate on my scene and tell me you not hating. You want to talk about cricket and soccer. And look what you came up with. A weak topic that you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose because your sports is not all over. Soccer is kind of all over the world because of America. We are the one that created soccer moms recently and started white people. They started making soccer.
So weak mind, it's
you call it football.
You guys call it football. Y'all don't even call it soccer. They took y'all name. White people took y'all sport, took y'all name, changed the name. Hold on, listen, not a problem with you. Bro, you just came in the game. This nigga is half my age. This nigga cannot even spell. Okay, since you're so bright, right? I'm gonna give you a quiz. I've been giving Grenadians for the 20 years I've been in Grenada. And I bet you can't pass it just like the rest of them.
I'm not gonna take part.
You can take part because you're not as educated, and I know it. But you are a smart guy in a Grenadian form. But you're not internationally educated. You know why? Because you block out the international and you limit your life and your style to only Grenada. While what you Grenada, you gotta understand on the map, Grenada is just a little fucking dot. There's a big world out there with a lot of people doing a lot of things that you never saw in your life. That's what you gotta. That's what you failing to understand. See, your little soca world and your little Grenada world, you feeling that, and I respect that. But there's bigger than that.
Big man, I hear this stuff.
Hold on.
Why are you here shouting at me, bro?
I'm not shouting. I'm speaking. I'm speaking normally. Hold on. Let me roll up my L. I'm gonna get back to you. Something I want to tell you, but you just cut me off.
Where Dr. Dre was assaulted. We did not like how Suge moved the Bible words, so that would make straight to Suge in Tree's book. The next year, in 2005, another incident would occur, this time in LA. Sometime in year 2005, street legend and Rolling 60s crib, Big U, was doing business with Jimmy Henchman and gave him a contract to have his own show. Big U was also cool with Suge Knight because he was close with Corrupt.
Listen, all I'm saying to you, right, is y'all can't shit on the foreign style. You know why y'all can't? Because all they, hold on, let me cut down the scene with you. You never let me typical Canadian.
I will never shit on the foreign
You was just started. You can't.
No, you lack on the
Alright, let me tell you why. Let me just tell you why. Before you talk, then I'm gonna let you talk for 30 minutes, alright? Because I smoke a lot of cushion, I'll do my shit in the car. So when you keep yapping, you know what I mean? Let me just say what I want to say, right? Y'all cannot. Let me tell y'all can't shit on. You know why? Because I come down here, right? You know what I mean? And you know, hold on, oh man. I come down here, and you know what y'all ask me? Hold on.
What's yours?
Don't worry about that. I uploaded my videos before. Come into the room. You know what I mean? It's the livest one. I upload my videos after. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I mean? And set it out when I'm ready. Sometimes 50 people will be up there, sometimes none. I don't watch that. I don't do this for people. I know what I'm doing. See, you're cutting me off again. You're making me not stay my thing again. Well, I'm letting you know why. I'm letting you know why. Let me let you know why.
You don't understand my perspective.
Oh man, you have no perspective, bro. You just came into the world the other day. Your perspective is, your perception is none. There's nothing you can tell me. You have no experience. What I'm telling you is you doing all that hard. You know why you working hard? So you know why you working hard to get your visa and leave fucking here. You know what I mean? All of y'all. To keep it real, you know why y'all fly kites when y'all little kids? You know why that's symbolic too? You don't even know, because I know you're young, you don't know anything. The reason why y'all fly kites when y'all 5, 6 years old, because one day, you know what I mean? Y'all like, yo, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get out of here one day. That's what's symbolic to leaving the island. And let me tell you, when I came back here, right? You know what y'all tell me? You know what Grenadians tell me? Boy, what you come back here for? What you doing here? And then, you know, after they say Grenada is the best. So if you could make that statement, right? You leave foreign to come back here. So if you could make that as a Grenadian, you know what you're saying? You're saying, I came from the best. And what did I come back to the shithole for? That's what they're saying without telling me that. You understand? Yes, that's how they think. You understand? So at the end of the day, right? Most of them, right, work hard, right? And get through in life, right? Get a nice car, get a nice home. They drive around Grenada about how much times, right? They drive and then they get tired of that. It becomes repetitive. They want more in life. So you know what they do? They get their paperwork together and they go to America, United Kingdom, and places where you can get more opportunity and get more in life. And I don't knock that. So you can't come on here and tell me that cricket and things of that nature is more dominant sport than the MLB and the NBA, you understand, and the NFL. There's no way in the world. These guys are paying millions of dollars. Cricketers is hardly getting a little $30,000 thing when they win, man. You can't compare that. That's all my point. Now, I'm going to move on my live here. You know what I mean? Because this live is basically about Suge Knight going in 100% on Reggie Wright. That's Reggie Wright, the cop. You should hear Suge Knight going in on this dude, implicating him. You know what I mean? Because he called Suge Knight's name. I'm going to let you hear it. You know what I mean? So you can make a comment and you can decide. All right? You know Jimmy Henchman popped that dude Suge. Trying to fuck around with the Van Devere Project Goon.
Hey, listen, if you
Watch that, man. I done with you right now. I moved on, brother. I made my point. You can talk as much as you want now. I done. I made my point already.
all right, if you
I
lose
just want
idea
you
of
finally let me talk. You're finally quiet. You're finally moving the room quiet and you let me speak and make my whole point without cutting off. So now you can talk on the whole night. Go on. That's it. I made my point and I know that. There's no way this little country people are content with it. You can't tell me yes. I don't care if Grenadians is well biased. Look, I know I've been living down here 20 odd years. Grenadians is the best. They're the best in everything. That's how Grenadian think. Even they're not, even Karate James, oh, they're the best. They're the best one. Everybody is the best. I know that's how Grenadians is. But you know what? In reality, they lie to themselves. And you know the next thing, Grenadians don't like hearing the truth. And the next thing, I don't care what you are. You're living in Grenada. You know what I mean? So you're moving like that. And you know the next thing? You know the next thing? You too. No. I know. There's no way. There's no way. You're gonna say that. You're gonna say that because you're just using
yourself to be very.
You're just using reverse psychology. Just because I went there, you go there. So that means you don't have your own frame of mind. You go from whatever a person speaks on. You hear what I'm speaking? So you use reverse psychology. Oh yeah, you that too. You can't come up with your own equation and say why I'm that. There's no way. There is no way. There is no way I can be a typical Grenadian.
When I see something, let me show you something.
Sorry, you got me.
I can speak or you speaking. Yeah! You gotta listen. Here's what I'm saying, man. Listen. Hey, listen. Hear me out. If you don't know why you're arguing exactly,
I'm never listening to you. Bro, you're being done now.
Yeah.
You raised your voice. You raised your voice.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
And you're not saying nothing. You're not saying nothing. You know why you're not saying nothing? You can't spell two words. You can't spell two words.
You're right, bro.
Hieroglyphics.
You're right.
And that defines who you are as a black man.
You're right.
I'm sure you can't spell that. Hieroglyphics. Because I done test you Canadians for the ones that's calling me dunce and dummy and all this extra shit. And I know they're 100% dumber than me. I test them. You little man, but you ain't go that far. No, but you didn't go that far. No, I know you can spell, but you can't spell certain words that I give you. You're not bright enough. I know educated people when I see it.
I don't have to prove myself.
I know you. If you can prove your stuff, you would have spelled it already. And hold on, here's the second word. It's really easy. It's an everyday word. I definitely know you can't spell hieroglyphics because you don't have no knowledge of self.
Hold on, no, you're doing
Just be quiet, man. Listen.
Hold on, no,
you don't have no knowledge of self. So I know you don't know what. You don't know what. Do you know what hieroglyphics mean? Do you know what hieroglyphics? You probably know what it means, but I'm 100% sure. You cannot spell hieroglyphics. Okay, the next word. Can you spell hypothetical? It sounds very hard, but it's fucking easy. Really, hypothetical. Go and Google them words and come back. And then you can talk to me.
Can you communicate?
I'm communicating with you now.
No, you're not.
I mean, you start yelling on my line. That's how you sound.
I'm making you sound
No,
like
I don't sound like that. I'm speaking normal. I'm just speaking with speed, with normal, because you keep cutting me off. So I have to speak with speed. I'm very intellectual. You is the type now. And it's not just you. It's the 100 Grenadians coming in with us. Let me just say one thing. Let me say one thing. You see the difference where I'm from? I didn't disrespect nothing. Let me just say one thing. You see now, let me say one thing that I prove it. You see how you acting? 100 Canadians, right? They come with the same mind and same reaction, just like that. When I'm in Empire State, right, 100 New Yorkers, they come different, with a different game and different mind. So that's why I just pick y'all up. All of y'all is like, y'all all live together. Y'all all come with the same mind. You know what I mean? Y'all all say the same thing. Cricket is the best sport in the world. Knowing that it's not, y'all still would be biased to say that. No, I'm just giving you an example.
No, I know what I said.
You know what you said. You know what you said. You said them basketball and them can't mess with soccer and cricket. I have the video in the beginning.
You need to pull it up.
I don't have to pull it up. I'm very into. I heard that's what you said, and then I.
Your memory's bad. I don't see it coming.
Brother, that's what you said. You said you gotta go into them. I said, bro, I don't really rock them sports. You said you do, but that's fine. You can rock your sports, but I don't rock. So you were trying to say like that's popping off more, and I'm letting you know it's not. Them sports ain't making millions of dollars like basketball and them. Yes, that's how you started. That's how you started off, B. I was supposed to let you hear Suge Knight tells everything. You know, but I'm going to put it on speaker so you will hear it. So give me a second. Let me put on the Bluetooth here. So you can hear what I'm here for.
Felt that cost me my freedom, cost Puffy his freedom for now.
Same crooked cop, so we hear that.
A lot of people, bad situations.
This is why we
I
here.
think that they caused the
Let
most
Suge Knight tell it.
biggest
Come in the room.
two rappers in hip hop
See what it
history.
says, nigga.
Tupac Shakur
We
and
keep
Biggie
one
Smalls.
road. It's the yellow Jesus, please believe us. We the realest, you gotta feel
It's
us.
opinion on everyone, but it all comes back to the same authority.
Well, as you know, Snoop, you mentioned Tupac there. Obviously, it was 1996, and incredible to think it's nearly 30 years ago when he was shot and killed. You were alongside him in the car. Many people have speculated since that Diddy ordered that death of Tupac. Is that your belief?
People.
Well, first of all,
Tell your story.
I got a bullet still today, a 45 bullet an inch to my skull. You can look at my medical records and see the x-rays and see it's in my skull.
What's the
They
loudest?
didn't remove it because they said there was another inch. He'd either been a vegetable or dead.
Happy Sunday to all families
Now,
out
as
there.
far as what they say Puffy did,
Knicks
and
lost, game 6. So it's Indiana Pacers and OKC
the
Thunder
fact of the matter is
in
this.
the finals. You know what I mean?
It was a guy named...
Yo, Ocean Massive, Ocean Dennis Foglis. Yo, Smiley. You know what I mean? Fader Brothers. Yo, Mark. Yo, what's poppin'? I'm out here. I just seen it. You know what I mean? What's good? You know what I mean? So I let niggas know I'm from the realest hood. I'm out here, yo. You know what I mean? I'm out here. I'm in the trenches. I'm doing my thing. It's live right now. You see my niggas, they on Ocean Massive. They come out. These niggas on Ocean Massive. Ocean and New Crack. Newkirk. I'm from 2 and Newkirk, nigga. You know your cartel in them. Big up man from 2 and then I'm my block, nigga. You feel like some pussy out. Son, I'm from the farthest fucking block and I ain't even. You never heard 2 Man from 2 I know you don't listen to music. You never hear cartel Movado and them call out 2 Huh? King Addies and them man. Father Eater and Danny Dreadlocks and them man. Son, I grew up around Sound, son. I wake up and sleep around Sound, son. But you see, I look like a nice, pretty boy thing to do, so you're very judgmental. He ain't in that. You know what I mean? Where my man, you got it?
I don't know the right date.
Nah, but we good, you know what I mean?
Alright, sure,
You got
well,
everything,
you can
everybody.
just show.
Bro, I look young like you, I got a lot of experience. I know, you know what I mean?
Bodyguard named Frank Alexander.
How am I not using it? What you told me? See, you need to back up what you're saying. Don't worry about that. That's the reason. See me, I'm real. You're fake. You know why? I keep it 100% whether I'm off camera or on. You see my live now while you come to interrupt it and make noise. You're just like the rest. I've seen this before. You're not real. That's fake shit. You see a nigga live and then you call and try and interrupt it. But I'm not gonna allow you. I'm gonna beat you down. I'm gonna beat you down with verbs and intellectually because you can't see me. No way. I'm very brighter than you. 100%. I'll throw you out the toilet when it comes to brains. It ain't about money. It ain't. You can have $1 million. I'm gonna be brighter than somebody. That's what y'all think. That's y'all values. I know it's secret later. Y'all wage brightness by money. That's what y'all think. Y'all feel old because I have a big ride. I have a Lexus. I have a bus. I have 2 hotels. Yo, I'm telling you. That's how I think.
Nickname that Pac gave him.
But that's how big it is.
You can go, but you can't bring your gun.
Hey, listen. He would flush us over the
You
toilet.
can't be a fighter.
No, dude.
He would spend
See, he didn't understand. Wrong conception. You understand? You're wrong 100%. Exactly.
I told all the security.
Exactly.
I told everyone.
Yeah. So they would look at me now,
now.
and they would look at me and say,
4 or 5 guys extra.
listen to what they would look at me and say, hey, listen to this. Y'all can't compare. They got nothing to do with
Reggie Wright refused
If I'm talking
to
to
send the security guys refused to show up.
You know, I don't like, yeah.
That wasn't a coincidence. It was a murder for hire hit.
It's competition.
It was blocked in. There was more than one shooter. Only person who knows the truth, the real truth, is me and Tupac. He's not there to tell it. Only person who knows is myself. Reggie Wright Jr. tried to change the whole story of the narrative of what actually happened, and he was not there. During that situation, Snoop, who everyone knew at the time, wanted Tupac dead. Snoop had a meeting with Dad, Nate Dogg, the Dog Pound. Said, we're not going to Vegas. This is their words, not mine. We're not going to Vegas because basically something's going to happen. Somebody's going to get killed, right? So, Corrupt tells the story, Dad tells the story, Warren G tells the story. Now, what Dad says, when Snoop said that after Dad, we can't go to Vegas, who's going to get those things? They already going to get that, basically. Corrupt tells the story and says, once he tells everybody they can't go to the fight, can't go to Vegas, turns around, Nate Dogg says, I'm going to go to Vegas. Then because I'm going to Vegas, I don't want to be around Stacey me and Pop.
Never listen to rumors.
I gave that straight bullet. And let you know.
No, they doesn't. No, they doesn't. Take the story and shit.
When the fight was going on, he was watching everything. Snoop came over to watch the fight. Snoop said a walkie-talkie. These walkie-talkies, we only got this walkie-talkie that I saw. The security and the principal that security doing security with. And they worked on all the West Coast. So you're an artist and you go into the mall and you go into
because you're from small. You're in the life.
If you're not going to an event with any of the security details, you don't have a walkie-talkie. Because I didn't buy that many because I wanted to be exclusive. They never was needed.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm in all them streets. My YouTube videos in all them streets. And I follow
and he got this
selling
big walkie-talkie.
videos to all them streets.
They
People
start
watching me
hearing
on
the
the
curse
journey.
out. So we getting shot.
Real talk.
Snoop
We the
in
livest.
real time.
We all over. We in the power.
Already go.
The live soldier. Big up Ocean Massive. I see y'all on here. I mean, stick right group. Watching the segment. It's the livest one. We keep one rolling on a Sunday every day. It's PK all day and night. Get it right. We talking about Suge. You know what I mean? Suge going in on them rat ass cops. Reggie Wright. He's a rat. He set up Biggie. He knew KPD, all that. That's why KPD was telling y'all. You know what I mean? That Reggie Wright. If he get locked up, Reggie Wright should be locked up for Biggie too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them niggas putting that work on Biggie. Everything is coming out now. What's in the dark? Everything that was in the dark is coming to light now. You understand?
I don't know if it was 6 months.
I thought we wasn't gonna know in our time. Them the same niggas that put in work on Tupac too. It's the same affiliation, yo. We got the story, nigga. You niggas better hide, nigga. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you why. If y'all don't hide, the feds is gonna snatch you niggas up one by one, and then this is gonna happen. The street niggas is gonna eat you niggas, because you know them East Coast niggas, we stay riding on the West Coast, and we looking for Biggie Killer still. That's real. Blow!
Was that on the walkie-talkie? Because that's your line, don't talk on the phone. But now you one saying don't talk on the walkie-talkie. So, that being said, David Killer goes this show. I never had a walkie-talkie. I would never have a walkie-talkie without need one for it. Never. So, man, wow, I'm so big down shape, but I was joking about it, right? I said, you never had a walkie-talkie? He said, that's not me talking on the walkie-talkie. I never said he was talking on the walkie-talkie. So that raised red flags and things like that. So Killer has sent some boxes and dials to another attorney. Another attorney guy, right? At the time,
I like boxing.
he wanted the boxes back. That makes sense. So, when we discovered walkie-talkie in the boxes, you know, nobody put something in the box that they going through the exact same way. So the walkie-talkie, my guess, probably was in one box. When they looked at everything and read through everything, and it was asking me about this walkie-talkie, they put it in another box. Sure, guy named Steve who worked the center, when he grabbed boxes from the other lawyer he had. You have to stole the wrong boxes that the walkie-talkie was in, but we still got the walkie-talkie. I said, send me a picture of it. So my cabinet can send photos, but it sent me a photo of the walkie-talkie. It blew me away. One part of me, it made my blood boil. Another part of me, I just seen Tupac face flash.
Oh, like say you know about him, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers involved with
Let me tell you how many
so, I still care about it. I still care. You said you didn't have a walkie-talkie. Now you have one. So after that, our relationship after 30-some years,
One Biggie last album with Diamond. Double fucking the five Pac was bragging about. They don't talk about that. These niggas don't talk about that. They biased. They Pac fan. He was a Pac fan. I can tell. I know all y'all. Y'all can't put that like you was a Pac fan. But you don't listen to nobody else. If I call somebody else album, they say, nah, what's his first album? You don't know. Jay-Z wasn't. You don't know. So you base your opinion on radio songs and you live in your life and what you like, which I respect. But I know all these niggas songs. Hold on, I know all these niggas discography from the 80s to the 90s when it dropped all their battle, all their material. So I can go in and say, he's better than that one. You know why? Because I am the one who knows all their music. I can't go and put opinion and say, okay, let's say, Jay-Z is better, Pac is better than Jay-Z. When I listen to all Pac material and I never heard Jay-Z's material. I don't know his first album, when it dropped second, third, I know a couple of his hit songs and that's it. Yeah, right, thank you. And you're right. Yeah, that's okay if you don't like it. A lot of people don't like Jay-Z. Yeah, because you probably never really like go in depth with the albums. You probably just hear them radio songs that he made for girls. Yeah, I mean, that's why. Y'all don't go in depth with Jay-Z music in the albums. That Jay-Z got the most fans in the world. And the most haters too. You don't know that? Jay-Z got the most haters in hip-hop. And he owned the game. You don't know that? Jay-Z spit harder raps than Tupac. But you wouldn't think that. You know? Because Jay-Z now, his style is different. Them niggas talking about upgraded shit. Tupac and them is basic rappers. Jay-Z and them took the game to the next level. Them niggas start talking about, oh yeah, I was talking about his style when y'all niggas thought it was band shit. I was talking about that platinum shit when y'all chicks thought it was silver and shit. Right.
had a conversation with Puffy and a real
to this
conversation.
fucking game, nigga. That's why y'all don't know. And he's the owner of the game.
Having dinner.
If you want to get signed,
Somebody
you gotta
came
see
on my
hoes.
table and said, Prince,
He's owned the
I
whole
want you to
game.
come watch this show.
And all that is lies, bodies, and Illuminati, all that is haters. Always want to stop a black man's success and downgrade a black man when he gets to the top. And all y'all is all done to not see it. All black man do is follow the trend. And so the white man like it. Yeah, they all running them down. They all say they're Illuminati. Look, make a $6.5 million. No one likes it. They say it's Illuminati. You think a white man don't know? You know what I mean? And then what they do is hell down. They say, yeah, it's going public opinion, bring them down, let's bring a case on them now. You know what I mean? And destroy us. Because they don't want us. It's called black conspiracy. It's called they don't want no black supremacy. You understand? So whenever you have power like that, billions of dollars as a black man, they find things to bring, they find people and witnesses, bring you up in court so they can pull your money and make you go back down to the ghetto so people can laugh at you. Oh, you was a billionaire, man. Look, you're living with us again. What happened? You were supposed to build up your community and do something. That's why they fucking them up. They're not doing nothing for their black brothers. Fuck out of almost $1 billion just the other day. You know where he got now? $450,000. The courts of them stealing all his money, right? Because of that trial, right? You know what Puff could have did? You know how much community, Isaiah? Isaiah, you know how much community was fucking up for the children? Libraries, schools, something a lot of mine. With all that money, he didn't want to fuck. So what they do? Draining this water comes out for free calls. That ain't even a charge. They're charging that nigga for going to party.
Just revealed a very fascinating.
They don't even have nothing on the nigga. They just want to bring him down. Listen, if you want to do gay and free call, that's his fucking business. He was with a bitch for 11 years, consensual. She's doing everything she wants. She even say, oh, I wanted to please him. I wanted to make him happy. You understand? And that's their witness, a woman that he paid off already. Huh? So that means the real one, they don't have nothing against this nigga, man. It's when they want, they don't care if they have nothing or not. It's when they want to bring him down, they bring him down. That's that. They wanted to bring Puff down. He violated the white people that he was selling that Ciroc for. That's who bringing him down. The power structure.
You know, so Apple, they put them
Violated them people.
two brothers loving each other wherever it's supposed to be.
And that's his karma for violating them white people. Them white people got your fucker, we made you rich. You only invest $1,000 in that business.
If you look at
Now you want to pay
things
people,
in
the boss. Now you're black
fucker.
They brought him down. Same white people. Puff running on them.
You just said that Diddy and Reggie were lovers. Is that what you said? Reggie.
I said Reggie and Puffy were lovers.
Really?
You heard? Suge that dropping bombs. But it seemed like Ray J defended himself and said no, and he went in on Suge, so you can go check that out.
That Diddy and or Snoop Dogg were directly involved in that shooting?
That's one thing that niggas is chef right here, chef it up like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What they making there, lasagna?
I'm gonna be like this.
It looks like
When you take Death Row, you take Bad Boy. Puffy and I was friends. When Puffy would come to LA, I could pick him up from the airport a lot of times and hang out. So I do a bit in New York. Puffy they came to my event and DJ the whole night.
I'm about to go in a minute.
You can't say you were
about to go to the laundromat. About to go to the laundromat. New York City style. Alright, y'all catch me at the laundry today.
And people from
gotta wash some
Bad Boy
clothes.
go out there security tonight.
Spinning all
They
that.
remain friends.
You know what I mean?
And I didn't tell
Right down the block.
You should
Going on
not
laundry
tell
shopping.
these people.
Listen to Suge still. It's all about Suge going in on Reggie, Wedgie Wright. You rat cop ass nigga, we gonna get you. Allegedly, kill Biggie. Or set him up to be killed. He was involved in Pac too. According to Keefy D. Allegedly.
Reggie Wright Jr., who's head of security for us.
You hear that? It ain't coming from me, it's coming from them. The nigga locked up, but you can't keep him quiet. He's still online. He's on the boss.
And said, hey, only let Suge, Wright, and Tupac in because they got almost 100 guys with them. You don't want no problem. So eventually, our guys had to bust past the police. He wanted me and Tupac to go in there and fight all those guys by himself. They even pulled guns, right? But our guys came in, and that's what happened, right?
Right.
When you look at that situation, and you look at it's a guy named Gene who does security for Puffy.
Gene Dill. Nigga calling out Gene Dill name. So basically,
what people say,
what he's saying, Gene Dill was working with Reggie Wright Jr.
I always say this
set up Biggie.
Now
he coming in and talk about this and that, and Biggie was his boy, and this and that, and he was so why you ain't hold down Biggie? Why you ain't bust a shot? You understand? You know what I mean? I don't know. But he don't seem like that kind of person that was involved in that. But I feel they know each other, bro.
Security, Biggie and Puffy them. Now I don't know what time it was out in county jail that
you see it? I keep one roll.
And I was trying to figure out how is it, why would they call Reggie
I'm thinking how you be having this shit right here, right? And you in your room.
Why is Gene
the
and
nigga
Reggie
kick
Wright
the door.
according to Reggie Wright on
Coming to
Gene,
you, that's just far away from me. I be thinking, I'm like, how this nigga gonna get this?
they feel free. I know that Reggie Wright Sr. is in the jail. I mean, he might be a lieutenant.
Has anybody told you that Diddy was involved?
Go get some flat ass
I'm not asking you to
nigga.
know. I'm not asking you. I'm not saying.
They said that. TP said that. It's a trick.
Get mine.
Says that.
I ain't on that. That's too much
Like
work.
I said before,
I ain't on. That's
that's what
too
you
much
gotta really
work.
understand.
Too much
They
fucking work.
took Reggie Wright
Too
Sr.,
much work.
who's over the gang, you know,
I'm
comfortable
on that shit.
off the case station because they said son was involved
It's too much
in
work.
assassination
Get dirty.
of Tupac and Biggie.
All this sucker shit. I ain't on that. I'm on that. Nigga.
And-
I'm on that.
Frank Alexander
That's
in
what
tears
Born, I'm on that.
told me
Put mine, I'm on that.
that these people was all involved. And that's why
Blow, blow, blow. Yo, what's going on, man? Leave in the comments what's going on in Flatbush Street. You know what I mean? What's going on Ocean Avenue? Yo, Fat.
he got interviewed
Yo,
by
where
the
Fada
grand
at?
jury.
Shout out to Fada, yo. That's my nigga.
And he lied.
Yo, Fada, remember Madison, son?
Chain.
Y'all remember me, nigga? I'm the nigga that gave that hot pair of black Buffalitos in 86, 87. Yo, Fada. Yo, Mark. Yo, Dennis. Yo, Smiley. Where my niggas at? Blau. Where my niggas? Yo. Big up Damian Bill. You know what I mean? Two first niggas. Big up Smurf for two first.
Do you think should be
Big up Dapper Dawn. Look at my boy Ashley, Ashdog. What up? You know what I mean? Look up Green. Remember Thermo? Yo, Thermo, where you at, son? Yo, Thermo is a real two first nigga. We used to ball. In Thermo backyard. Remember Thermo had the bad court, yo? That was the fun days, yo. Where Thermo at, son? Thermo was, that's my nigga. Thermo was like my twin. That nigga Thermo was my twin, son. Two first in the fucking house. Thermo, you thought I forgot you? Yo, where Peachy at? Where Peachy at? Peachy, remember when I got the car, son? And you taught me how to drive the same day in 1992? Yo, where Peachy at, son? Peachy still on two first and Foster? Let me know. Yo, big up Rockers L, yo. Two first, it's all my two first niggas, man. You know what I mean? Big up Marvin, Medina, the Queens, the Earths. Big up Marvin, Medina. You know what I mean? What's her name? Oh man, the OG nigga. Oh man. Rest in peace to Gary. Rest in power, Gary G. Rest in power, G. You know what I mean? G's two first, nigga. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to Gary. Gary is, Gary is that nigga. Gary is the 21st nigga for real. What's the nigga? Babe or something like that? Nigga Babe. You know what I mean? 21st nigga. That nigga love his hash. Remember that? Remember Hunts? 21st niggas. You know what I mean? Yo, big up Prince, young Prince. That's my homie, 21st niggas forever. I big up 21st century for life.
The gospel album and praise the Lord where it rolls. The next day, he trying to do songs regardless he talking about me and other people. I don't know which one he ever gonna get.
I'm always live to say nothing new. You see what you see is what you see when I'm not live. That's the real deal, holy pill.
On his hand and switching. The next day, he's a quick mascot. But what I do know is that
you blaze it up. You blaze it
it's
up,
real
bro.
sad that Universal and Interscope will let this guy run around and speak on Death Row or Tupac or anything to help him promote them when they know.
What they know, Suge. I hope y'all listening clearly, yo.
His own words put him in the field.
Cover the room. I know a lot of y'all went to church today and Sunday, you know what I mean?
These guys to turn around and try to flood the media with different stuff, with different narratives. Reggie Wright,
Let me ask you.
and it's
Let me ask you.
Suge, let him ask you the question, right?
Let me ask you directly now just about the Diddy trial.
This is a
Because
direct
you said
question.
that you believe
Make sure you ask
he
that
should
shit.
definitely walk, which is pretty extraordinary given what you've just been telling me about, Diddy's possible involvement in trying to kill you. But why do you think he should walk from this case?
Well, number one is that to say he's part of a racketeering and make a case, they would have to put other executives in custody also, which they would never do. It's a guy named Jimmy Iovine, who's, I consider him.
Say you gotta keep it real, nigga.
Jimmy Iovine.
You know you want more than Grenada, nigga. You don't want more than Grenada, something wrong with you.
I built that company.
I ain't even gonna lie. I came down here not knowing. I'm thinking down here is paradise. You know what I mean?
You beat up a girl named Capricorn.
And all that.
Beat the shit out of her.
Nah. Grenada is a nice place, but Grenada is an island of spice where you gotta come and make it nice. It ain't nice for you niggas. They tricked
And
y'all.
Jimmy told
The island of spice where it's nice.
you don't take this money.
That's the name they gave y'all, right? Yeah. It's nice for all them tourists who come off them planes and them cruise ships. And go eat lobsters and shrimps and clams and mussels. It's nice for that. But for y'all, it's grimy. You gotta work hard. Step up to the plate, elevate yourself, and make it comfortable and nice for yourself. So I changed the identity. Grenada is the island of spice where you gotta make it nice. That's right.
Just to be clear, Capricorn Clark, she's
Gotta
actually
make
been
it
giving
nice.
evidence in the case.
That
She
is
was
nice.
your former assistant. And she...
Then you can be able to do what you want.
She did hang around there, bro.
You travel the world. You come back and forth.
Sorry, she was...
Whatever. That's how you get Grenada nice.
Jimmy gave her
You
that
can't be
$1
content
check.
with Grenada.
She got mad.
Because there's I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's a big world out there more than Grenada. And some of them just get mad when I keep it real, and some of them just understand clearly.
I feel bad for Capricorn on simple fact. She went through a lot. But the other part about all this, if you're not going to say nothing to Jimmy, and Interscope is doing something illegal, why don't you just put Puffy in prison? The other thing is that, do Puffy do weird stuff? And Puffy got on the stand and told the truth. I know he'll walk. If he got on the stand and say, look, I'm gay and straight. I mess with guys, I mess with women, I do it all. Puffy not guilty for the things he did to these people. He's guilty for being a cold, freaky man that want freaky things done to him. But in the Cassie situation, they could not say he was having sex with the man also. Because that'll make him like his orgy. It won't be like sex.
Try to chat,
It won't be like forced.
I try to be
But
funny.
at the end of the day, there's no way Puffy should
There we
go
go.
to prison for the rest of his life. He can have, I think that, correct.
I was going to say, Suge, you talked about Capricorn Clark, that he beat her very badly. He beat Cassie Ventura very badly. He was clearly very violent towards women. That's not a nice man, somebody who does that, clearly.
Yeah, so that's
What you're saying is you don't...
What is this?
Suge
I
Knight.
really didn't cut you off, but it's like this.
We bringing you
I'm not saying
the jail
he's
interview
not guilty on the majority
where
of
he's
stuff.
speaking on
He should go.
P. Diddy, saying he don't think he should go to
Even if he went
prison.
to prison, it'd probably be a better
Speaking
thing. He'd
on
probably
Reggie,
be more
Wright,
happy in prison
selling
than
out
in the
Tupac
streets.
and Biggie.
Because if he's in prison, he can get all the baby all he wants. He can have all the name he wants, anyway,
And I'm
anyhow,
saying, yeah, we
all
got
day
him.
and all night.
On
I'm trying to
back
say
in the
that.
day flip phone.
Some of the things he's trying is not true. But I know they're not gonna let Puffy go to prison. You know Puffy not gonna go to prison. They been knew that Puffy was beating these women. They been knew what Puffy was doing with these men. They been knew. I spoke to people before that in Hollywood. By the way, they never tried it with me. In Hollywood, because they were so very young, because it was Puffy, because any of these people.
We'll
You
see.
that building.
We'll
You
see.
go talk to
Bad
people,
boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? P. Diddy.
And it sounds nasty,
We'll
but
see. Remember that track? Blau, shout out to Sion, 1994 in the gold Maxima. We the first niggas to play that on my cassette. Sion, where you at? Emmanuel, those my niggas. Mouse, Shabazz, Booba, rest in power. You heard?
Only thing I'm saying is, the bottom line is this. That because
Rest in power, my boy Fat Man, yo. I was about soldier. I remember that nigga came up in 95. These were like the most dustiest, grindiest niggas out in Brooklyn, yo. Petey, that's Max Factor.
They'll give me a award and I'll be free. But since
that's Max Factor. Petey, shout out to Petey.
They can get Puffy.
And Fat Man from Williams Avenue between Livonia and Riverdale.
They can say they come and do this.
My grimiest gamers ever. And that niggas came up. Shout out to Young. Devon and Young, yo, what up? Devon and Young. Them niggas came up, I think it was about 9-5. I moved back to the east. Them niggas had a spot in Queens, son. Queens, Far Rock, Queens, something like that. Them niggas had the shit on the lot. All kind of shit. Jordans, this, that. Niggas living in the fucking crack spot, like a crack house. You know what I mean? Yo, I was out of there one time, so that's not my kind of environment. You heard? Brought them niggas back to Brooklyn, niggas styling on niggas, son. Getting that real food, son. Oh, yo. All them Queens, Far Rock Queens niggas, I seen all them niggas in that 1 week I was rocking through there, yo. I know that whole area segment, that dirt yard kind of shit. Nigga, I mean dirt road shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is Queens.
You're talking
I
about
got to fuck about it, Far Rock, nigga.
record company executives.
From BK all day and night, nigga. Get it right.
Extraordinary. Let me just finish, Suge, by asking you this. You were there when one of the all-time most famous music icons was killed. You were sitting next to him. What was the last thing that Tupac said to you?
Well, the crazy thing about it, nobody followed us, nobody came, nobody come to help.
Brooklyn Fighters TV.
And
live interview with
as we sitting there, I looking at him, he looking at me. I said, man, look, when you go straight ahead this way to the hospital, I'm gonna do a U-turn.
Yeah, this is our Piers Morgan Uncensored.
Boulevard. He said,
Give him a subscription.
because it's more lights and more people.
Piers Morgan
He said, well, let me
Uncensored.
drive. I said, I'm driving. He said, man, you bleeding all through your head. You can't see, I can see. And we listened to oldies at first, but on the way to the strip, the song that says, he did it about me. And I said, I didn't know that's me talking about you. The song, but you ain't never had a friend like this. I took to collect calls, you shot at the last Hennessy. As we ride down Las Vegas Boulevard, the police ran us off the divider and put the tires up and pulled guns on us and started about killing us.
You heard?
So,
Listen to the story
I
here
always
first.
think about
Pierce
that.
Morgan,
For a long
Uncensored,
time,
along with Brooklyn's
I
finest
wasn't able
CDs,
to
bringing it to you. Y'all?
listen to Tupac music because it put me in a place of anger, rage, and my mother, who passed away when I was in county jail, always told me God loves me. And I know I'm not perfect. And I took accountability for everything I do. And I listened to my mother to try to make myself better, to improve myself. And I'm going to say this is very important. I say this because it's true. Some people can't be us. There's a guy named Reggie Wright Jr., and I said this guy's name a lot because I keep an eye all over the internet about Tupac, and he know what he did. So, when I knew that he was trying to kill himself because he couldn't walk, he got to wear
Brooklyn's
things to
finest.
make himself better.
We on TV, baby. Bummers the like button, you know what I mean? A big shout out to Ocean Massive, that's my home. The whole Ocean Avenue, that's my blocks. You know what I mean? East 19th Street, that's my block. East 18th Street, that's my block. East 17th Street, that's my
He
block.
goes, he
East
takes that to
16th
be
Street, that's
negative
my block.
and try to bring
You know what
down
I mean?
everyone.
Newkirk Plaza, that's my
Really,
block.
because he hates
You know what I mean? What is it? Marlboro, that's my block.
Anybody.
Rugby Road, that's my block. Argyle Street, that's my block. Big up Dion, that's his block
Had a lot of
also.
involvement.
Westminster, that's
That was
our
a
block.
Tupac situation.
PS217, that's our block. We used to walk on the island right there, that's our block. Big up all those blocks.
I know Kirk
Now let me
had
go
things
back.
in.
East 21st Street, that's my block.
I know the fact
22nd,
that
that's my block. 23rd,
people
that's
get a
my
show.
block. Big up DA.
He called
Birdies
Bob
and
behind
23rd Street.
Tupac.
And New Crack right there, that's our
And
block.
every person they bring on
Flatbush,
that
you know what I
show
mean? And New Crack right there, that's
talks bad
our
about
block. I heard
Tupac.
GA and
How he was raised.
Panama,
He was a
Panama,
He was
Panama,
scared.
excuse
He
me.
was stupid.
You know what I mean? So shout
All
out
these
to
things are
Panama.
definitely not
Shout out my
true.
homie Ved in Panama.
It's
You know what I
perfect.
mean? They got some real niggas out there.
Involvement.
Shout out to Panama, that's Birdo. Yo, Birdo, what up, son? Birdo in Panama. Also, you know what I
do
mean?
know
So,
one thing.
what up? Shout out my niggas, yo. Shout out my ninjas. Oh, look out.
These
We
stories.
got shows going in from
Well,
beyond
I
bars.
talked to Tupac and I said, look, man.
They like, yo, they gonna make sure
you
not never come home.
on Death Row Court.
You know what I mean? Suge like, nah,
We can
I'm
make it
telling on all you
20
niggas.
in one
Reggie Rat, Wright,
That's what I said.
Wedgie, yo, Wedgie ass,
I don't know,
set up
yeah,
these
too
smalls, nigga. You know what I mean?
All the bitches doing
And Pop.
was, you know,
All
the
this
bad
shit is
women,
connected.
the
All these
women
niggas
talking.
killed. Both of the niggas, they all in the one. They all aligned. The police was involved. And Reggie Wright was the crooked cop that was running everything, so he know everything. Come in the room, come in the room, come in the room. Join the live. We out here for now. Until I go to the laundromat just now. In style and watch me clothes. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like I'm in New York City, bruh.
He felt Biggie set him up when he got shot in the studio in New York. And that's all he wanted to say. But Biggie, I had to beg a bitch to let you sleep on the couch. Biggie, I always held you down. You my brother. At least you was my brother. And then now he put Biggie on speaker. And you can see Biggie telling Pop, I would have never set you up and then he gonna get shot. That wasn't me. And then to the point where, to one point, he sort of threw Puffy on the bus. The reason why I say so, because he said, Pop, you my man. He said, that's more like Puff. One day I ain't gonna say all that. Face me, I wouldn't have did that for you. And I could see Tupac was relieved, but he's still angry at the fact he felt that.
Zach, it is the best in everything.
So me being a businessman,
I
me
suck
being
when they just sometimes have to keep it real with
brother
themselves.
to Tupac,
They not the best in everything, bro.
see you got your
Big
ass.
world out there.
I can tell you down about
Nah,
situations.
y'all
He said, man, you know what?
It's all love, man. I ain't
my
know.
brother, man, but I hate the motherfucker, but sometimes I love the motherfucker.
I'm gonna represent
And he had that
this
old
slice.
Tupac like I
I wanna be the best.
can do a grin
But you
about
gotta
it.
call it for what it
I
is.
can grin about it. Had a big grin. But I'm gonna say this before I go.
And when you keep it real, I want to get mad at you. Oh, why you don't go back to America? Why you don't do that? Well, when I Grenadian tell them they don't get mad, they don't get mad. They listen. When I Grenadian do tell them, they want nothing to see. Just pass straight. Once you look like Yankee or you look like something else, then they
To the point where his family was short.
I just go through it this
I
year.
chose
I know it. Like, not no more. They got past that stage with
and
me.
already represented that
Because
man.
they realize I'm a cool nigga.
That
And
I don't get it called
they got past that.
the mother
Thank
or the
God.
wife and the two daughters $2 million apiece. I
I got
compared
past
to them
that.
$6 million.
That's the, thank God, yo.
They was going back and forth to get it done.
It's different for me. And I gotta pass an
Attorney got
interview.
involved in
To
it
get a
and
bitch.
get the situation for Kenner.
I gotta pass a test interview.
I felt bad because
And I
they said,
don't
we don't
lie.
gotta give them that. They done.
I gotta pass tests. It's like,
We're gonna give them,
when you going back, when you come down here for, y'all test is like easier than mine.
made me angry
Get it.
because
They
he
just
told
want to know like, oh, you
Kenner
got a job.
Yeah.
When you're just like a regular Canadian. When you think you come from foreign and all, they ask you a million questions.
she said she was drunk alcoholic.
And then they decide if they go out at you or not. Depend on the answers you give them. You know?
But more importantly,
So you lie to them.
land sold the corners out.
They go holler because I
I
really
really
like lies.
once Attorney
But I
Jackson,
don't lie. I just keep
mine
it
got
real.
involved, and she being a woman, I knew that was gonna change the whole. Not that she's not smart, but it's gonna change the whole look
One
of the
thing I
case.
doesn't do is I don't like
And then when you look at
lying. I hate
the thing in
I don't
court,
like
the settlement, the last thing in court,
I know when they lie.
you got Lydia Carter,
So I just say
and
that
the two
I
daughters
be
sitting
like
on
I
one
accept a
side.
lie and walk
You
away.
got David
They
Kenner,
don't know in my mind. Like,
Attorney Jackson Meyer, and you got
They
Led
one
sitting next to
said.
Jackson
They don't
on
know
my
that.
side.
They think I believe that.
Crazy stuff.
Go and throw people off.
He sold them out because he wasn't sitting next to a pretty girl.
Crazy stuff.
Shining light,
We've run out of time.
shining
It's
bright.
been fascinating talking to you on Uncensored. I really
Good
appreciate
start,
it.
baby.
You, I want to tell myself, hey, put it to you like this. I ain't saying I'm perfect, but I am Suge Knight. I'm out.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
So Sugar's out of here. Yeah,
Big
man.
Up Uncensored is proudly the
And we
only
outta
boss
here.
around here is me.
I'ma go
Enjoy
play
our
some
show.
tracks. I ain't gonna play it so y'all won't hear it because just for playing one track, y'all gonna try to flag
We
me.
will continue our mission.
But I'm out here. I'm out of here, yo. Shout out to Kids Morgan.
Do it all for
I
free.
hope you heard the Suge Knight interview going in. It's the livest one, the finest one. I'll be back soon. Big up your June, make it happen. It's June. Shout out to my son's birthday, June 15th. We on here in June, boy. Blau. Audi 500.